Hey, how's it going YouTube? I'm back in the video, and today I'm getting to what does the Mike Conley trade mean for the NBA. Now I'm getting to how it affects the Grizzlies, how it affects the Jazz, and how it actually going to affect the NBA as a whole. And yes, I know I just made a video just like this just yesterday, and I think it was on the Anthony Davis trade. But yeah, I'm just going to cover all the trades. This is how I'm going to cover all the trades that do go down, all the big ones, obviously not any of the small ones, but all the big trades. I'm actually going to be getting into how it's going to affect the NBA. And I mean, this is a very fun time to be an NBA channel, as free agency's coming up. I always do the next super team series. I've done that for 2 years now, and this is one of my most exciting times to actually be doing this YouTube channel. So yeah, be on the lookout for lots and lots of good videos coming out on trades, on offseason, pretty much every big move I'm going to be covering. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be getting into for this video. So without further ado, without running on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing that this trade is going to affect is going to be the Memphis Grizzlies. Now the Memphis Grizzlies, they will kickstart their rebuild a ton, as they now will most likely be getting Ja Morant. That's going to be pretty much confirmed, as they got rid of Mike Conley. Now they're going to get the next best point guard in the entire draft, one of the most exciting prospects to see in a long time coming in the point guard position, and that is going to be Morant. And I think this dude could be an absolute beast. He's very athletic, a great playmaker. He can pass the ball, he can score at will, and he's going to be able to get the keys of the offense right away, which is something that not many rookie point guards can get, but he's going to be able to get that, and it's going to be a unique experience for him. It's going to help him develop a little bit faster than he would have if they would have kept a veteran like Mike Conley on the team. So I think in the point guard position, yes, Mike Conley is a great player, but I don't think they're going to be losing very much, as Morant has shown that he has a ton of potential as well. So I think in a few years they will not be losing much at the point guard position at all. But then also they're going to be getting the 23rd overall pick in this year's draft, which is going to be going with the number 2 overall pick, which was most likely what I said, Morant. And if I'm saying his name wrong, excuse me, I just really don't know how to say his name. But that 23 overall pick is going to be also be able to be paired up with him. So they're going to have 2 very good, high-quality young players from the first round this year who have the potential to be very, very good. Plus, they have a few other future first-rounders as well in this trade. So they're pretty much set as far as the draft goes for the future. They're pretty much set. But also, when you look at the players they got some pretty quality players, pretty good quality players as well. As they got Jay Crowder, who's a good 3-and-D player, and he's a good veteran to have, and he's a very nice role player to have. He's just a good role player. That's pretty much what he is. And then also they got a veteran in Kyle Korver, who actually said he might be playing, but I think they also waived him. So assuming that they do waive him, or if they didn't waive him, I think he could help them a lot in scoring and at least be a veteran presence. But they're most likely going to be waiving Korver. But they also got Grayson Allen, who I think is potentially a very good young talent. We saw his potential in an NBA game earlier. Yes, he got sent to the G League with the Utah Jazz last year, but I think personally Grayson Allen has a chance to really become a good role player in this league. As we saw when he was with Kentucky, the dude was an absolute beast. Yes, he had a few dirty plays here and there, but he was still a very, very good basketball player. So, I would not be surprised at all if he ever becomes a good role player for the Memphis Grizzlies. So, I think overall, the Grizzlies, they were able to kickstart their rebuild. They got a few good picks, and then, they're not going to be losing much at the point guard position because of Morant, and I think they got good young talent, and this trade really helped kickstart the rebuild. But now for the Utah Jazz, the Jazz have now formed one of the best backcourts in the entire NBA with Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley. Mike Conley, although aging, is still a very good point guard, very underrated point guard in my opinion. He's very good defensively. He's just very smart, can score. He's not going to wow you athletically, but he's still just a good scorer and is a very, very good point guard. I would say top 15, top 12 point guard in the entire league. Donovan Mitchell, obviously very athletic, extremely fun to watch. He can play defense as well, and he's just a very, very good shooting guard. Yes, he had a little bit less of as good of a year as he did in his rookie season, but a lot of people go through a sophomore slump, so I'd be expecting a very big year, especially with someone like Mike Conley taking a little bit of the pressure and a little bit of the workload off of Donovan Mitchell's shoulder. But also what they did, not only did they make a very good backcourt offensively and defensively, but now their overall team is just that much better of a defensive team. As if you look at it, Rudy Gobert, he's always a defensive player of the year candidate. Mike Conley is a very good defender. Donovan Mitchell can play defense, plus some other people on their team are also pretty good on defense. So with all that being said, this team should be a very, very good defensive team and a very good offensive team, which should make them a very hard out in the Western Conference playoffs next year. And I think that they legit have a chance to make a run at it. Now, them going through the Lakers is going to be very challenging, yes, but I think they do have a chance to make a run at it. And I'm a Pelicans fan. I'm not even a Jazz fan. So I just think this Jazz team is going to be very, very interesting and very, very fun to watch next year. But now, how does it affect the entire NBA as a whole? Well, the West just got even stronger. Now they have LeBron, Anthony Davis on the same team, Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert on the same team, Portland still, Houston still. We don't even know what Houston's going to look like coming next year because Chris Paul requested a trade. I mean, they still got Houston. Golden State's probably still going to be pretty decent, even without Clay and Durant. And they still got a ton of other teams like San Antonio. They're going to be good. The Pelicans have a chance to be a good playoff team. The West is just so strong this year, and they're going to be a very fun playoffs to watch. And this is probably going to be the most parity we have ever seen in the NBA for the past 5 years. So I think it's going to be very fun to watch, and I think it's going to be a very interesting thing. And I think this trade just strengthens the West a little bit more. And I think just like the Anthony Davis trade, both teams really got what they wanted. The Grizzlies wanted to get rid of Mike Conley, wanted to rebuild their team, wanted to build it from the ground up. So they got rid of Marc Gasol earlier. Now they finally got rid of Mike Conley, and I think now the Grizzlies got what they wanted. They got some picks, they got some future assets, and they got I think they get pretty good, and the Jazz got what they wanted, and which is another player that's going to help them contend for the finals, and that's what Mike Conley is going to do. And the NBA, I think it just got even better from this trade. So, unfortunately, guys, I'm moving for the video. So, comment below. Do you agree with me? Do you think that this trade is a win-win? Who do you think won? Do you think it's going to help the Grizzlies or Jazz more? On here are your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you did like the video at any point, like button and subscribe button mean the absolute world to me. And I hope you have a blessed day. Kid, have a blessed day. So you need to have a blessed day. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah, blah, blah.